everybody!
Alright.
It's Pixelpunks. We're doing Xmen 2, and wait for it, Clone Wars. I mean clone armies. Clones.
The Clone Wars.
The clone Xmen. The Xmen clones. We're gonna fight.
Just in case y'all are wondering, no, this is how the game starts. I swear. It's you pop the cartridge in and you're dropped in the middle of frickin' wherever you are.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's.
Oh no.
You have to beat it. You have to do it.
I'm gonna beat him. I gotta try and beat him.
If you don't beat it, then you just never get to the title.
These red ninjas, or rinjas as I like to call them.
Run ninjas.
Rinjas.
They're rewind ninjas. They go back in time.
Like Tracer?
Like Tracer, guys.
Yeah.
Don't want to plug Overwatch. Actually, I do want to plug Overwatch.
I very much want to plug
Let's
Overwatch.
plug Overwatch.
Are you crazy?
Blizzard.
Not that it needs plugging.
Not that it needs plugging. I'm sure it's really popular
Everyone
right
knows what that is.
I'm sure a couple people are playing it, at least.
I'm sure a few of you.
They need.
out there.
You know what they need to make? They need to make a character with claws in Overwatch.
Yeah, like a Wolverine.
Yeah. Well, okay, kind of. Except
and
for
his ulti would be like a
Berserker Barrage.
Yeah, Berserker Barrage.
Jesus, you
Wow,
see that?
Yeah, he
blew himself up.
Yeah, he sacrificed himself.
Oh my god!
To try and kill me, but it was in vain because I am
Unacceptable.
Wolverine. Oh, I'm jumping at him. That's not the button.
That was yeah. Oh yeah. So you can do like a jumping strike.
Yeah, I could do a jumping strike like that.
Boom. Yeah.
And I can get the health like that.
So okay. So we
This
did
game's
play.
great.
We
I
did
love
play
this game.
another SNES game at one point called Wolverine Adamantium Rage.
You might be seeing that episode or might
knows?
not.
Maybe.
It wasn't super enjoyable for either of us.
Yeah.
Because it was quite the shitty game. We might be revisiting it at some point if we don't upload it, I guess.
But in that game, they had regenerating health.
Look at this gem.
I gotta swipe. No swiping, no swiping.
Look at you. He's
Wolverine,
just like
no Wolverining.
He's like, hey, you got a little something like right there. Here, I got it. I got it for you, man. Don't
He
worry
looks
about
like
it.
he's washing it really like precisely. Like
You're dirty. You're a dirty mech. You're a dirty mech, bub. I gotta clean you. You gotta clean your clock if you know what I'm saying.
In this game, so in Adamantium Rage, you regen your health all the way up to 100%.
Really fast.
Yeah, in this game, you only regenerate to up to 30%.
Oh, really?
Up to 3
yeah.
bars. And then
I guess that's more fair in terms of balancing.
Well, yeah, they have to, but like that's the thing, right? Is like, for me, like that's a big bother because there's some games where they don't even have Wolverine regenerating, and it's like, how do you draw the line of like gameplay to like being accurate to the lore? Like those are the real questions.
Didn't Wolverine Origins do it pretty
Wolverine
good?
Origins did it the best. Look, that movie blew balls. Like
but the game,
game was amazing. That game was so cool. Like the regeneration animation on him was legit, and the whole regenerating.
I'll get this eventually.
It felt like it was the only Wolverine game where I felt like I was Wolverine.
There we go.
I never feel like I'm Wolverine in these games. I always feel like I'm an uncomfortable sideways jogging dude slapping people with my
You're not
stupid
wrong.
claws.
Like my special move here is like a lunge.
Yeah.
It's basically
Like, what is this, the
it's basically
Olympics?
like Fury Swipe from MVC.
Yeah, but not nearly as cool.
Yeah, definitely not as cool. And I'm not doing a cool input
And like,
for him.
don't get me wrong, like
button.
it's not to say that these sprites aren't cool, and I know that you can only do so much.
Oh, good lord!
They look nice for the time, like for sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a hidden full health. Walk through. There's a hidden full health over here in case you know where I am. All right, good job, guys.
In case you know what part of this level is.
Yeah, I mean they've been watching so far. They know.
They know where we're at.
They've been keeping track.
Do you think people speedrun this?
Oh
No.
yeah, probably.
Because
I remember playing this game as a little kid. I would go over to my brother's house. I called them my brothers since
Obama?
I didn't have any brothers. No, they were Kevin and Sean were my brothers.
Oh, I was wrong.
And Kevin, I need to like get into contact with Kevin again. Oh damn, clever little trap there. Because Kevin. I have some stories about Kevin. Kevin's a great guy. Yeah, I need to get back in touch with him. He's super cool. But he does this thing where, like, you know how, like, when you would go over to your friend's house for, like, a play date or something? I don't know what you call it. But, like, a play date. You know how, like, when you go, like, I don't know what the terminology is, like, anymore. I just say hanging out, but, like...
For Netflix and chill time, sure.
Hey, baby, you want to come over for a play date?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you should play games.
I beat it.
Just play games with the people you play games with.
There we go.
Look,
now we got a logo.
Look, now it's the main menu, guys.
Sega's like, you've earned your logo now.
Episode 1, the prologue. That's what.
Well, no, I would go over to Kevin's house, and you know how like when you would go over to like a friend's house for a play date, like the party starts when you arrive, kind of thing. It's like they're kind of waiting for you, and then it starts.
Sure.
And hang on, I just want to give this music its due. It's good. It's super good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty
man,
solid.
that Genesis.
Oh, so this is Clone Wars.
That Genesis sound chip, man.
Yeah. Pretty
all right, but like Kevin wouldn't do that. The party was already happening before I even got there. All the time, he would just be doing something.
Yeah.
And one of the things he did that I remembered recently was I'm gonna go with Cyclops.
That's
as much as I'm not super into Cyclops as a character, he's pretty OP in this game.
Well, he looks cool.
He's because he's got optic blast.
Look, Star Wars centuries.
So
when a lot of Star Wars in this game.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I get it. You know,
sure.
Shit was popular at the time. So I would go over to Kevin's house, and he. One of the things that I remember him doing was he'd have this Pikachu, right? This stuffed Pikachu, and he'd do like a little voice for it. He'd be like, "Hello, I am Pikachu," and so this time he would do this thing with his Pikachu where it's like, "I am dead," and he'd like turn it inside out or something because it was kind of like a finger puppet or something. Sure. And so I would go over there, and he had a thing with Pikachu where he made this little cardboard ice cream stand with him. Oh crap. This little cardboard ice cream stand, and it said ice cream 1 cent, and his Pikachu would look at me and he'd say, "Hello, would you like some ice cream? Here's a penny that you can borrow." He would just give me a penny, and then when I was like, "Okay, Pikachu, here's a penny. Can I have an ice cream?" And then Pikachu's just like, "We don't have ice cream today."
Great. But you know the Pikachu isn't real, right?
So like Kevin would do the voice, and he's doing the thing behind the cardboard little ice cream thing. Come on, give me some credit here.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure you knew.
I know.
You know, I mean,
wait,
what if you didn't?
Kayman, this stuffed Pikachu, you're blowing my mind here.
It's not real? Yeah, I know, dude. It happened to me too. I believed in a lot of things as a kid. You know, hope, dreams, faith.
Like gravity.
Ha ha ha.
Ask Kayman about gravity,
What a
guys.
great conversation for not X-Men Clone Wars. But maybe a great conversation for X-Men Mutant Academy. That game is baller.
Yeah, that game's pretty great. Gareth and you and I played that game recently. It's super great.
We're hopefully going to play it on the show.
You see how OP this guy is? He just
kind of
his attack just reaches across the entire screen.
He doesn't regenerate health, so if you get fucked at any point, you're fucked.
I mean, I don't need to. I just blast everybody with my optic beams.
But you're not at full health, so you've taken hits.
True, but I'm fairly confident.
That's fair.
I'm fairly confident,
just like
Scott Summers over here.
Yeah,
he's fairly confident.
Fairly confident.
The jumping in this game isn't super hard.
Just land.
I'm doing it.
Just get the Olympics down. You know, the jumping Olympics.
Oh, I have to destroy a thing. Hang on.
No. I think you can destroy. Can you destroy that one?
No, it's the big one. You have to destroy the big one.
Oh, that's right.
It's over here.
The whole electrical current thing chasing you is pretty cool. Like,
yeah, it's a decent environmental hazard. You know that you have. Not only does it progress your way forward, but it also harms you in turn. It makes It makes the terrain harder to navigate. I get it.
Well, cool. The thing is it's a thing that a Cyclops he can't you don't regenerate health. So if you get hit by that lightning,
Wolverine does barely.
Yeah, but you're fucked now. Now you have 2 bars.
Oh, we're good.
Unless you come across a DNA strand, you're not.
There's a DNA strand. There's some.
Sure.
I remember this game. I would play this game at Kevin and Sean's house a lot.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Wolverine wouldn't have to worry about it. He'd be golden.
Whatever. See that? You see that shit? Wolverine can't do that. Oh my God! I don't remember you. I think he's dead. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. See? Everything's fine. That's true. You just gotta believe.
You know, those are.
That's the X-Men's real mutant power is the power of belief.
That's good. I'm glad for them. They've really come far. Deadpool's power is that same power, except for power of love. You know, it's kind of scary having those sentinels behind them. Like,
it's really cool, actually.
Yeah,
I like that.
I
I freaking love that level design of like I'm gonna fight a sentinel, like because they're showing me the sentinel.
Although that sentinel
showing you the
much
boss
bigger than the actual sentinel or sentinel's normal depiction.
True.
Sentinel normal depiction is like 4 Cyclopses.
Sure, but this is like a mega sentinel. This is master mold.
Okay, so you may not know
that we're fighting.
This is super. I hope
they opened the game with master mold. That's crazy. Anyway, keep going.
I hope the audience enjoys this little tidbit of information. So there was a guy named O.J. Smoot. Okay, actually, there's been 2 O.J. Smoots. One was a famous rapper, and the other was a scientist or researcher or whatever the fuck. And basically, the first
little pose before you go. I did it.
The first.
Look how huge
Smoot,
my dick is. Can you see it? Bulging. I'm sorry. Keep going.
The first O.J. Smoot measured the Golden Gate Bridge with his own body.
Really?
And 5...
Was it like 100 smoots?
Yeah, actually, yeah. So that's what they're called. So a smoot...
A smoot?
A smoot is a real measurement term. Okay? And
Kayman, you smootin' me.
Well, and that's the thing. And so that's...
I've been smootin'.
So that's the first, like, whoa, that's crazy, right? So here's the second one. So the other... Oh, God, Jesus, that was sad.
I got him. No, don't worry about it.
So the second O.J. Smoot was a famous rapper. And he did a song about AIDS. I'm gonna try my best to remember it at this current moment, but I don't think it's gonna go too well. Talking about the AIDS epidemic, gotta get tested, only takes a minute. Tina thinks she had a bun in the oven, but she doesn't know that her brother was loving? Something along those lines.
You know what,
or her boyfriend. She know her boyfriend had a boyfriend, but she had a baby in the oven. Oh shit, that's right.
Kayman, I give that song 2 smoots.
2 smoots.
2 smoots.
It was a great song.
How, is that good? Is that bad? Who knows? They're smoots, though.
Talking about the AIDS epidemic. Gotta get tested. Only takes a minute. I gotta say, that is some solid...
You smootin' me with those rhymes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean...
Oh, O.J. Smoot.
Can't get any better than that, right?
What a life you've led, measuring the Golden Gate Bridge and then becoming another person entirely and releasing a rap album.
Yeah, and there's apparently a third O.J. Smoot that I am not familiar with. So people do your research and make that trifecta happen. And we'll...
Then they come together and form a band called the Smoots.
The Smoots. Well, I think one of them's dead. Maybe 2 of them.
What?
People don't live long nowadays. We'll get to the head of this on the next episode of Pixel Punks.
Oh, yeah. I see what you did there. See what you did there,
The
Kayman.
Sentinel's head of this level. The Sentinel. Its head. Level. Pixel Punks.
Kayman.
Yeah.
You blew my mind.
Bye, guys.